flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Junior Guerra. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
That misses 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Polanco in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready once again, number 7. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. And you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone. And you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Oh, a fastball. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for the
So
Pirates.
digging in now, Tim Beckham.
Baseman, Tim Beckham.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped high in the air. VR is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher,
Up
Wilson Ramos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Wilson
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that's in there. Base hit. Striding in, Tyler Glasnow. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Stepping in and ready for another shot. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Here's Ryan Braun now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a changeup right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Stephen Vogt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gong is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Gong. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
There's one. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Runner back safely. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Marte off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw gets him. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Digging in and looking for more. Jonathan Villar. Edgar Santana is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 10, Edgar Santana.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Junior Guerra. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. In is Christian Yelich, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1, and he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Gong will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Jung Ho Gong. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jung Ho Gong.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jung Ho Gong is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready
First
once
baseman
again,
number
Josh
55.
Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In now is
Leading
Lorenzo
off for the
Cain.
Brewers, the right fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Gung's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, number 7.
Your attention, please. Now
So
pitching
they'll
for
make
the
a
Pirates,
matchup move here and bring
number
on a
41,
southpaw to
and hitting
face
for
the
the
left-handed
Brewers,
hitter due up.
number
Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line hard, but foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Tim Beckham.
Jeremy
attention,
Jeffress is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for the
bullpen
Brewers,
in the bottom half of
number
the 8th.
32, Jeremy
Now action in the bullpen
Jeffress.
as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Standing in. Kevin Segrist, and he's getting his first. Austin Meadows will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Meadows.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana has a beat on it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Anderson becomes out number 2 this inning. Starling Marte is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Feliz.
Now pitching for
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Now in the box, Stephen
Now
Vogt.
batting.
Go ahead run at
Catcher.
first. Nobody out.
Stephen Vogt.
Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Dickerson calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
Next
3.
to bat, Orlando
Shortstop,
Arcia. There's one
Orlando
away. The runner at
Arcia.
first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Way outside. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging
The
in.
batter, number 5. Second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Gregory
Leading off to the
Polanco.
bottom of
He'll
the
go to
ninth.
work trying to do something
Right
about
fielder,
breaking this 1-1
Gregory
tie.
Polanco.
Boone
Your
Logan
attention,
comes
please.
on to work on the mound,
Now
hoping to
pitching for
send this
Milwaukee,
one into extra
Number
innings.
48, Boone Logan.
And that one stayed too low.
Counts 1-0.
Apparently. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. The underhanded flip, and he's set down, 1 away. Coming to the
Third
plate
baseman,
now,
number
Jung Ho
16.
Gong. He went down on
Jung Ho
strikes last time up. From the stretch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kane will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for
At the plate,
Pirates,
Corey Dickerson.
left fielder,
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Dickerson.
once. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Boone Logan. He'll be the one to
Leading
start
off
things
from
out
Milwaukee,
as we begin the
pitcher.
10th.
Boone Logan.
Eric
attention,
Sogard
please.
is up off the bench to
hitting
pinch
for
hit here,
Milwaukee,
so we'll see what he can
number
do to begin
18,
the
Eric
Number
Sogard.
57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now
In is
batting,
Christian Yelich.
Center
He's
fielder,
doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Lorenzo
Number 6.
Cain. No hits in 3
Lorenzo
tries so
Cain.
far. He's struck out once. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So Corey Knebel comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Corey Knebel.
Josh Bell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Garcia gloves it, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 5, second baseman.
So stepping in, Tim Beckham. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Wilson Ramos is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In, number 57, Sean Rodriguez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. The 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Jordan Walden ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
First baseman number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to second. Beckham has it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Here's Starling Marte, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Gregory Polanco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gregory Polanco becomes out number 2 this inning. Jung-Ho Kang checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kane is there to make the catch, and that means next to bat Orlando Arcia.
For the Brewers.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. The pitcher, Corey Knebel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Manny Pena will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Pena.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Marte is there, 2 gone. The relay. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. In now is Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Number 71 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 71.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. On to first, and we're headed to 13. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana is hoping to avoid the hat trick.
Domingo Santana.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Felipe Rivero enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 73.
Here's the first pitch. Travis Shaw stands in as he looks at ball one here. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Travis Shaw becomes the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Ramos has got it, but no chance to recover. Braun is on at first after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got two strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped up. Gong is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate.
Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Polanco coming on. He makes the play. A great catch on into the box. Felipe Rivero. He'll get to take his first. Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter number 7.
Striding in,
Shortstop,
Tim Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Ready now, Starling Marte. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Right fielder number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Arcia is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Joe Musgrove is going to finally make an
Now
appearance.
pitching for the Pirates.
Now to the
Number
plate,
59.
Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number one.
The batter.
At
number
the plate,
71.
number 71. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Your attention,
Hernan
please.
Perez will
Been
move
shooting
into
for
the on-deck
Milwaukee.
circle now to
Number
try to get
14.
something started here with
Hernan
one gone in the inning.
Perez.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is
Center
Christian
fielder.
Yelich. He
Christian
lined out in his
Yelich.
last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Digging in, Lorenzo
The right
Cain.
fielder, number 6.
It was a flyout for him in his last
Cain.
trip. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Your
Zach
attention,
Davies
please.
is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll
Number
take over in the
27.
14th inning.
Zach Davies.
Jung Ho Gong is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Now batting. Left
So
fielder,
striding in,
Corey.
Corey Dickerson.
Dickerson.
It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One away. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Number 5, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.